It is estimated that 100,000 U.S. citizens are waiting for a kidney transplant, and that number rises every month. The organization, the National Fallen Firefighters Foundation and the Knox Company have launched a campaign to help those in need. Bethany Shields is a living kidney donor and a fire department volunteer, along with Ron Sarnicki. He is the executive director of the National Fallen Firefighters Foundation. That's a mouthful for sure.
It certainly is, but thanks for having us here today.
Well, I'm really excited to share the message. Let's talk about that living legacy message and why everybody needs to hear it.
We appreciate that because, as you said, there are 100,000 people out there in need of a kidney transplant. And we learned about that need through Knox. They make fire safety products, and they're a partner of the Fallen Firefighter Foundation. And when we learned one of their team members was in need of a kidney, we began looking into that and found out that there are firefighters across the country, along with other first responders, that need kidneys. And so we said, let's try to spread the word. Start with the firefighting community, then hopefully their families, their friends, their neighbors will spread the word about becoming a live kidney donor. It's not a hard process, but it takes a commitment to do that. And we thought firefighters who are caring individuals out trying to save lives and property each and every day would fit right in that build, as you're going to hear from this story in just a second, about that commitment to helping somebody in your community who's in trouble.
It sounds like an interesting campaign for sure. And Bethany, share a bit of your experience as a living donor.
Yes, so I grew up with a firefighter family. There's a huge need for help no matter where you're at. And those are always the first people that'll jump. Doesn't really matter what, when, where, who, or why. They will give up anything to help other people. So one of our local heroes, we found out needed a kidney. And within that, I knew that if I could do something, that I was going to. So I went to get tested and spent about 4.5 months secretively getting all kinds of different blood work and imaging and scans to find out if I was a match, which I in turn was. So then I showed up at his door one day and told him that we were going to go have a transplant surgery so that he could get a new kidney, and that we needed to do it relatively quickly because I was getting married in a couple months and I wanted to do it before that.
Well, Bethany, what's now your connection with this firefighter friend? There's got to be a special union after having this particular surgery.
Yeah, so the biggest thing that both of us kind of remember, knowing him my whole life, he's watched me grow up. So when it came down to getting ready for my wedding, he was like, well, I hope I'm invited. And the biggest thing was, well, you have to be there. You have one of my organs, and my whole body has to be there. So there's definitely a special connection.
Well, what a joyful story to share. So, Ron, how do people get into your donor base?
So they need to reach out to us through a website called kidney.org/NFFF. They can find out about the process and the program to become a donor. They could go to the Fallen Firefighter Foundation, which is firehero.org, or to the National Kidney Foundation. And each of them have links on how to notify individuals that you are interested in going through the donor test process.
Well, thank you both for sharing this important information with my viewers. Thank you for being with us.
We appreciate that.
We'll be back with more local lifestyles right after this.